Good morning, everyone. It's doggy time. Say good morning, everybody. Say good morning. Hey, Dylan, welcome to the show. We got Jake here, the white guy, and Miss Tan, Miss Daisy, and then Mr. Watson, Mr. Black. Yeah. All right, we're out here in the backyard, and I was just showing you guys these beautiful roses that are blooming, and they smell as divine as they look. Here's another one that's a little bit younger. She's still getting bigger and beautiful. So awesome. So thank you guys for tuning in and joining me live here this morning. Welcome. I'm here in the backyard. I was gonna go to Lake Balboa and time just didn't permit for that today. So we're coming back to the Secret Garden for the show, and we are going to have a special guest joining us live from Bakersfield. Dylan is going to be joining us after the card reading of the day, before we get into the meditation. And once again, just as he did when he joined me a few weeks ago, he's going to be offering distance healing during the meditation. So if you'd like to participate in the distance healing, the Reiki distance healing, please don't hesitate to comment in, letting him know that you would like to participate. You do have to make a free will choice and say yes. And then from there, when we get to the meditation, it would be up for you to relax and allow the energy to move and groove and do its thing. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask as well. If you don't know about Reiki, or you don't know anything about distance healing and how it works, if you'd like to know more, this would be the time to ask your questions before we get to that part of the show. And Dylan and I will do our best to answer those questions before we get into it. So I want to start off by thanking each and every one of you for tuning in and joining me live. Good morning, Sean, Dylan, and my mom. The three of you that are joining me live so far this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm starting each and every one of you with a big hug of love right now. Thank you for joining me live and co-creating this time with me. And we're going to have a card reading of the day, tuning into the energies of the day. We're going to have a guided meditation, and again, extra special today with Dylan, also providing distance Reiki healing. And then we will have a couple mini-G. That was 3 words together. Mini energy readings at the latter part of the show. There's going to be time for 2 of those. Good morning, Mom. She says good morning. Thank you, Mom, for that, and thanks for the reactions. I appreciate it. So one thing I want to announce before I get on any further is things are going to change a bit for me and the show, and I haven't got absolutely clear guidance on how it's going to go, other than what I'm going to announce now as far as how the flow is going to change. So the sustainability of me personally, as well as the show, it does cost money to have the live broadcasts with the extra gigabytes, as well as if I'm going to be out and about, it does cost money to drive places, as well as my time and creative energy. And so right now, I have to, or I don't have to, but I'm choosing to utilize that energy in a different way to get a part-time job or a full-time job, so that way I can have a different sense of sustainability in my own personal life. And so in doing that, I'm going to change the JRV morning show for the month of January and do it on the weekends instead of the weekdays. So that way I have my weeks to really focus on getting a job, a different kind of sustainability with money, as well as it will also open up the opportunity for me to tune in and really figure out how I want to continue going from here, because I have some ideas of how I'd like to morph and change the show, and so I know that that will all come together in this process. I will be still doing a card reading of the day on Instagram. More than likely I'm seeing myself doing it live earlier in the mornings, a card reading of the day. There'll still be a picture, and so that consistency will still be there during the week. But as far as the rest of the show, that is going to be on the weekends. And so if you really do love these meditations, if you feel like you're going to miss it, please don't hesitate to go back into the archives and play any of the videos that you feel guided to and do the guided meditation within that video, because regardless of what day we did it, it is still valuable and it is timeless, and you can use it even in this time where I won't be producing new ones every weekday morning at 11. So there's more than 250 of them to choose from, and they're all free. And so that is exciting, so don't hesitate to take advantage of that, and know that they're still just as powerful today in this moment using them as they were when they were filmed live. Okay, so I'm excited. Things are changing. Things have been changing this whole month of December, and the move to Los Angeles was also a biggie, so I'm super excited to be here. And very excited to see what Spirit has in store for me next, really for all of us next. So I also feel like this will provide me a way to pop on live at different moments and times, because I do feel like the 2018 year is going to be very different. There's going to be lots of changes and lots of woo, wow, that's happening. So I will be coming on live for different snippets and short times where it feels appropriate. And so not doing the regular show will provide me more space to do that on the fly. So I'm excited about that as well. I'm also still available for private energy readings and healing sessions by appointment, and you can call me at 818-216-1050. And I'm also available via video chat and phone if you are not in my immediate vicinity here in the Sherman Oaks or Los Angeles area. Hey guys. Hey guys. I know, it's a doggy alert. Doggy alert. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Somebody's here. It's all right. It's okay. Oh, the gardeners are here. Okay, guys, we might be going inside depending upon what happens with the gardening out back. But let's do the card reading of the day real quick before the gardener comes back. Oh boy, let me go get the dogs. Hang on 1 second. Hey, hey, hey. And good morning, Lisa. Welcome to the show. Okay, so we got the dogs under control here. And let's see the card of the day. Card of the day. Meditation. Meditation is the card of the day. How exciting is that? So meditation, it's a biggie because it really does allow us to go to a space and place deep within when we clear our mind and we slip into that space. When I first started learning meditation and becoming more familiar with that process, at first it just felt like nothing was happening, nothing was shifting, nothing was changing, and I just couldn't quite, I wasn't sure if I was doing it right. And it took a while for me to settle into knowing that each and every time that I meditated, it felt different, it looked different, it was different, and that I didn't have to have that over-analytical mind going, trying to figure it all out. In that process of letting go and just going with the flow and not trying to overanalyze it or over-figure it out or figure it out at all, at first, just have the experience, that's what really allowed me to drop into that space. And now I feel like I'm always in that space, I'm always connected in a walking around kind of meditative way, but especially so if and when I close my eyes, it's very easy to just be there. And so I know for you, in the same way as you're working this out, if this is new for you, keep going. It is a little bit strange and weird sometimes, the different things that come up and the way it feels, but consistency is key. And again, it's not that you have to sit and meditate for a whole hour daily. Start with 5 minutes. Start with even 2 minutes a day. 2 minutes a day, every day, will get you further along than a random meditation for an hour or two, if you can even do it. Because that's the other thing, is it takes time to build up to having that long stretch, or longer and longer stretches of that peaceful mind, of that place where we are in our nothingness, so to speak, when we're in the void, when we're deep within. So give yourself some patience in that process, but know that there's something very valuable in it for all of us right now. Things are changing. 2018 is a very different energy. I can feel it. Lots of different circumstances and earthly realities are going to play out and have some endings, and with the endings are going to be some new beginnings, and a way for us to stay in our peace and calm through the midst of all the changes. And oh, what are we having lots of changes of all around us, if you've been watching? The way to stay in our peace and our calm is one of the ways: meditation, yoga, movement, dance. Even the police just did their little noise confirming, yes, that these are important states, important places within to go, because it is what will allow us to have a place to be in the calm, in the middle of the calm, or in the middle of the storm, in the calm in the middle of the storm. But it provides us a space within to do that, as well as it brings us back to ourselves, because that's where it's happening. It's all happening within first, as I say, and not just me, it's really spirit. Starts from the inside and goes out. So it brings us to that inside place and allows us to be working from there. Okay, so the other part I'm really drawn to talk about is the tree of life at the top, the crown. And it really is highlighting this whole idea that as we meditate, we're really tuning into our spiritual sight, our the knowledge that is beyond this physical reality, or at least what we thought what we thought this physical reality to be. And so know that, again, even though it's reflected again externally on the top of his head, it's really talking to what is going on when we're meditating from within, and the energy that gets opened up, and the connections and the alignments that happen in that process. Again, it's not an overnight thing. Not to say that you're not going to have a tremendous blow yourself away aha moment in your meditations at different times, because that will happen as well. But sometimes it's like the air. It's very subtle, but yet it's there, and we breathe it, and we need it to live. So in some ways, some of the energies and spaces and places that you may go and experience are subtle as the air. So yes, you might notice it, but it's not going to be very powerful and strong. But that doesn't mean that the energy that you're tuning into is, hey, how's it going? What? Hey. Doesn't mean that it isn't valuable for what? That doesn't mean that it isn't valuable for you to tune in and have that experience, that it isn't doing something for you. Okay, so meditation is the card of the day, and I really see that being a powerful, especially too with the full moon happening over the weekend, throughout this New Year's weekend that we're having. So know that there's also this sense of detoxing, letting go, releasing your baggage, all very available right now as we really finish out 2017. So really take an opportunity to let whatever be will be, and do what you need to do for yourself to really finish out 2017 so you can move into 2018 free. Yes. All right, so meditation, that's the card of the day. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and I'm going to send a notification for Dylan, and we're gonna have Dylan come on the show. Let's see what... It's saying adding. Ah, Dylan, hey.
Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, welcome to the show. It's so exciting to see you. How fun.
Thank you for asking.
Woo-woo. So how cool is this, having this split screen? I'm gonna go inside though real quick, because this gardening thing is loud, and the dogs and all this stuff isn't gonna be very conducive for healing time. Come on, Watts, let's go. So don't forget, everybody, if you'd like to take advantage,
Yeah, for I will be doing a distance Reiki healing for anyone who likes coming in. Again, it has to be permission given, so feel free to comment in for anyone that, or for yourself if you would like to receive it at that time, at this time, and moving forward, and that way I can send you your treatment.
Awesome. All right, so let me just get myself situated here. Okay.
Good morning, Sean.
Sorry, what did you say?
Say good morning, Sean.
Oh, good morning. Thank you.
Sean did well.
Let me turn it up because it's interesting now. I'm not used to having to actually hear anything. So, that's exciting. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, so since you have been on and did the distance healing the first time, I wanted to see or ask you I'm still distracted by the dog barking outside in the gardener. But what's new? What's different? What's going on with you? Let's just start there.
What's new? Definitely have seen a lot more clients and have had a lot of good results. A lot of clients have had, whether it be from a mental aspect of Reiki affecting them to spiritual to physical, and have had a really good result in that. Mm-hmm. Have had some clients are coming because they've kind of had scatterbrain, especially with 2017 and all the hecticness that went on with it, and receiving the treatment, they've really kind of had a clear thought and they've been able to process things a little better. So it's, definitely been helping a lot more people.
Awesome. That's really great to hear. Well, very exciting. And yes, and just so everybody knows and what had came through during the reading, it is an awesome time and to take advantage of healers that you resonate with and trust at this time, if you feel guided for a session, because right now it is helpful to have that assistance and to know that we're not in this alone and that we have support. So Sean says, good morning, Dylan. Lisa says, yes, please, on Reiki. And Sean also says, I would like...
You got it, Lisa.
Oh, he also says, I would like the distance Reiki, and my mom is watching with me and would also like the Reiki, Dylan. So Sean, Mom Angel. All right. So yay, let me just make sure I'm scrolling up here because otherwise I have a way of missing comments. Oops. So, well, that is exciting. And so now in moving into 2018, have you been, and I'm asking you this from a very personal place too, but what have you been feeling in regards to your guidance, in regards to how you want to continue to approach 2018? Is there anything new, any new insights or anything that you'd like to add in that way?
Well, what's really interesting in the last couple treatments, and a lot of, because I get information from my guides as I do my treatments, and what I've been seeing a lot, especially going into 2018, is finding balance. That's been one of the biggest things that have kind of been coming up, and a lot of people, especially with 2017, have been putting forth their energy and putting out energy and putting it out and putting it out and putting it out, but never really giving back to their self. And so it's just this year, and for myself as well, is just finding that balance, knowing when to treat ourselves and when to continue to help others.
I'm glad that you brought that up because I feel like I've definitely have been learning that myself, and it is not necessarily easy to learn how that goes. There's a lot of nuances and give and take there, and especially if we are extra givers or extra takers. And I'm not saying one's better or worse because I think that it's about balance, like you said, but that we have different things that need to be balanced out depending on where we are in that scale, if I can say simply. So that's awesome. Okay, so I definitely resonate with you on that, and I feel that as well. And I still feel like 2018 will be where we put our money where our mouth is in that way as well, like really putting to good use what we've learned in this year, in 2017, and actually being able to put it in action differently in 2018 to see where that gets us and where that takes us. So let me see. Okay, so I'm so tongue twisted today. Thank you for bearing with me on that. So, is there anything else you want to add? Is there any specials you have going on? Anything that you want to put out there before we get into the meditation part?
Um, I'll just kind of talk a little bit about distance. I've had some people more curious about distance Reiki and what it is. So Reiki is a form again of energetic healing. It's the use of key energy to flow through my body as the practitioner to the client. With distance Reiki, as
Mm-hmm.
before,
Mm-hmm.
little teddy bear here,
Yeah.
will assume your spiritual and astral body in that Reiki can be given over distance. It's kind of like we've talked about before, it's kind of that quantum physics, going deeper into it. But
Yeah.
a practitioner doesn't have to be with a client physically. It can be sent and given at a time. And it's not like doing the Reiki and then it goes and it takes a minute and it catches up with you. It's whenever I do a distance treatment, I ask my client to kind of don't be driving, don't do anything, just kind of be relaxing and enjoying the moment. And I have clients will feel Reiki as it's
Yeah.
happening. It's an instant thing,
Yes.
and so
It's
it's
cool when people have that experience for the first time, especially if there's a mental belief that somehow that isn't possible or it shouldn't work. There's something that isn't like a disconnect there, and then when that is happening, and someone can be like, "Oh my gosh, this really does work," and it
yeah.
works over distance, and how surprisingly awesome that experience is. So that's super cool.
Well, and my parents' pet, their dog, which is part of my dog as well, but she has stomach issues, and even my parents, my mom will call me or text me and say, hey, Marley is her name,
Hmm.
having stomach issues, can you do Reiki? And I'll get out the teddy bear, and within a couple minutes, her stomach stopped doing whatever it's doing, and she's up and walking around fine.
Awesome sauce. Love it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And it's so great to have that instantaneous feedback as well as instantaneous confirmation of its work. Um, something came across my mind I wanted to ask you. Oh, that was, and I'm glad that you brought that up because I also have been asked in regards to doing readings over the phone or through video chat, and the person isn't right there with me, like feeling like that it won't work. And what I tell them is that for me, when I tune in the same way, whether you're right in front of me or whether you're 1,000 miles away. I'm tuning into the same place within for the information. I'm not having to go to you to tune in for the information. And so in that very same way, I feel like you're still doing you're allowing that energy to move through you and in the way that you do. And so it doesn't matter whether they're there with you or not, because your part is stable as far as how it works. And so it's fun to see then how that can manifest out into the physical world in a myriad of different ways. And I'm really sorry about all these dogs and craziness. Hang on one second.
So, Sean, is that your sister Penny Tidwell?
Well, who knew it was going to be so exciting here today? But we got blowers and dogs and all kinds of noise. So sorry about that, everybody.
That's
I trust
okay.
that it's going to be done by the time we get into the actual part of the meditation. And Sean also is adding. Penny says she would like to have Reiki as well.
Duh.
And, that's his dog. And then I'm also adding Watson and then Jake and Daisy out here as well. So that way, as well as myself too, I just want to add that in there. And yeah, so please, anybody else, we are going to pick the card of the day for the meditation in just a moment here. But please don't hesitate to comment in if you would like to be a part of the distance healing that's also going to be happening with Dylan offering distance Reiki. Okay, so I'm going to pick the card. We're going to see what the energies are here that will be joining us, adding an extra flair to this whole meditation process. Oh, interesting. We have two here. The Sphinx and Archangel Retreats. So the Archangel Retreats is really talking to this whole idea that we can, well, okay, let me see. It's like I got interested, when I saw them, I got interesting guidance. So we're going to be working with the Sphinx as part of the meditation. But since Archangel Retreats is here, this is going to be homework for the weekend, because it's going to be what we can do on our own as well as in our sleep time to connect. So this I'll be talking about after the meditation. I can talk. So the Sphinx is the card and the energy we're going to be working with. The Sphinx energy has always been on Earth and watches over us. The high priest Ra brought it from Atlantis and placed it within the statue of the Sphinx in Egypt. You receive a charge of God force when you think about it, so relax and accept it now. The Sphinx contains the fifth dimensional records of Earth and the information within the crystal skulls. You are invited to visit the tunnel from the Sphinx to Hollow Earth, a portal of wisdom linked to the ascension aspects of Mars, or the ascended aspects of Mars, excuse me. From there, you can radiate peace and oneness throughout the universe. Affirmation, I connect to the God force within the Sphinx. Woo, the Sphinx. I'm excited. Okay, so, oops. All right. Okay, so, and Sean says, no, my puppy. Sean, did you get a puppy? Or is that, are you talking about another dog besides Penny, or are you just explaining that Penny is your dog?
Okay. I had asked him if Penny, for some reason I thought Penny was a sister, and I don't know why.
Okay, I missed that. Okay, good. Okay, so questions answered. Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a new puppy I didn't know about that wanted Reiki as well. Okay, so, all right. So before we get into this, is there anything else that you'd like to add, Dylan, before we start the guided part of the meditation?
No, the only thing is with your card of the day, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to work on, and as far as how I want to send Reiki. And it's kind of funny that you talked about the tree of life at the top of the head and connection. And before that, I was trying to figure out. So I'm going to be focusing on the crown chakra and the third eye, especially with the meditation of the day or the card of the day, and just really connecting us and especially expanding and awakening us to going into 2018.
Yes. Okay, yay, exciting. I'm excited. Okay, so everybody please get yourself into a comfortable position, whether you're seated or laying down, and please uncross your legs and arms. That allows for the movement of energy, an easy movement, an easy flow of energy through your body systems, through all your bodies, in fact. You don't just have a physical body. There's an emotional body, an energetic body, many other bodies. So those are just some of the biggies. And so we're going to be working with all of our selves, capital S. So if you'd like to join us live or in the archives, please go ahead and close your eyes. And begin to grow roots from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the center of Mother Earth, consciously connecting your energy with the Earth's energy, using this as an opportunity to go deeper and deeper within. And as always, any noise coming through the video or through your own physical location, know that you can go beneath the noise, go under the noise, and go deeper and deeper within. Going deeper and deeper within. And deeper and deeper within. Yes? Awesome. Great job, everybody. Feeling into yourself in this now moment, checking in with yourself. And as you are grounding out your energy, bringing your conscious awareness to this connection, really take this opportunity to let go of any of the suitcases you've been carrying around, any of the bullshit, any of the nonsense that you're just done with, that you're ready to say enough is enough about. This is your opportunity to let it go, put it down. And know that you're more than welcome to pick it right back up after this process. But you are encouraged to just let it stay. Let it be grounded out into the earth. Let the earth transmute it into its highest and fastest frequency, allowing you to continue about your life process. You're unfolding with less of the heaviness, with less of the weight. Right, so let's take a deep breath in, lots of love in, and lots of love out. Lots of love in, and lots of love out. Beautiful. Coming up to your heart space now, really tuning into that brilliant, beautiful sun that is blazing there. You are a radiant being. You have God, Goddess energy that is radiating out of you from the inside out. It is what is creating your reality, your personal reality, as well as the collective reality. And this is where our co-creative abilities come in. We are able to co-create with spirit, with each other, how we want it to go, how we want it to look, what we want to be a part of, what we'd like to experience, what we'd like to grow into, what we'd like to let go of, and the ever ebbing and flowing of that process. We are not static, we are not sitting in one place, we are unfolding. And in this unfolding, there is movement and change. All is well. And now, I would like you to bring your attention to that ball of light, that starlight that is within you. And I'd like you to grow it bigger, 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 taking it past your physical body suit, your body, out 13 feet all around you, and you are in the center. Again, this is going to take you to another layer of and level of experience within yourself. As you expand your energy, as you are completely within your energy, your God, Goddess essence. Again, this is not your energy. You don't own it. It doesn't belong to you. However, you are connected to an abundant supply of it flowing through you. Yes. Okay, so from here, I'd like you to feel yourself getting lighter and lighter and lighter, lifting off in your personal sun. And we are going to be heading to Egypt, to the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx. And I would like you to head there now, leaving time, space, and all physical laws of nature that you know of behind. And you get there faster than a flash. Flying in over the pyramids. I would like you to do a nice circle around this whole area, really taking in all the sights and visually take in this entire complex of the pyramids, the multiple pyramids, and the Great Sphinx. And I would like you to land, after that process, right in front of the Sphinx, right there on the ground, between his legs where they come out. And you are face to face with this giant statue. And yes, it is more than just a statue. I'd like you to feel into the energy that is radiating out from the Sphinx. You may begin to see this energy as different colors, as different energy waves, as different sacred geometry flowing out. And as this is happening, an interdimensional door opens up on the front of the Sphinx. Where there was stone, now it is an open space. And I would like you to walk in. And as you walk in, there's a hallway lit up by torches, torches that are burning fire. They have a violet energy, a violet color as well as a aqua color that is burning off these torches. There are some pictograms, hieroglyphs on the walls. Notice what you notice. Walking down the hall to the end, and there's a staircase going down. I'd like you to head down the stairs. And as you begin to head down the stairs, notice that there's a light getting brighter and brighter and brighter as you are heading down the stairs, going deeper and deeper within, going deeper and deeper within, and going even deeper and deeper within. And as you arrive, you are opened up into this giant cavern with an amethyst citrine crystal in the center. And the threefold flame of spirit is blazing brightly there. God's masculine, God's feminine, and Holy Spirit, all blazing there in a fire above these crystals, these amethyst and citrine crystals that are coming out of the ground as if they have been there all along, as if they have grown out of the earth, because they have. And they go very deep, deep, deep into the center of the earth and are connected to all of the crystal grids throughout the earth. So we are really tuning into the ley lines and crystal grids again in this process, in this experience. And the distance Reiki healing that Dylan is offering is expanding this experience, is deepening this experience, along with the other healing aspects that it is providing that are unique to each individual. And I would like you to gather around this crystal matrix, these threefold flames. Really take in the radiance, take in the beauty, and really feel that it is highlighting and lighting you up from the inside out, this experience. It is bringing you back to deeper places within. So even though you are having this very much visual experience that seems or can seem external, this is very much happening in your inner world, in your inner space. And I would like you to take a moment to really feel into your body, your bodies, and see what that feels like right now as that is happening. And now, if you would like, you can tune into your very own Akashic record. And again, this has to be by your choice. You have to say yes. If you would like to tune into your very own Akashic record, this is the time to say yes to yourself. It's as simple as that. And if you say yes, I would like you to notice a golden ball of light that is popping out of this crystal matrix, coming right out of the center of the threefold flame, and is coming over the top of your head at your Earth Star chakra. So if you were to raise your hands, you don't need to, but if you were to raise your hands above your head, there's a ball of light, your Soul Star chakra, that has your divine blueprint. And that ball of light is hovering right there in that spot, assisting in activating your Earth Star chakra, your Akashic record information. And again, you will be feeling some sensations throughout your body as it is having an effect on your body and body systems. You might be seeing some visualizations of, again, sacred geometry, colors, insights, guidance. It's going to look and feel a little bit different for each and every one of us. And we're going to take the rest of our time here, a few more moments here in silence, continuing on with the distance Reiki healing that's going on, as well as this Akashic record activation, if you have said yes to opening up and tuning in to your Akashic record in this now moment. Again, using any noise, any feedback as an opportunity to go beneath the noise and to go deeper and deeper within. right, we're now finishing up our time here. I would like you to thank your Light Align team, thank the entire company of heaven, all the great beings of light that have joined us here, join us each and every morning for this experience. Thank yourself, give yourself a big hug. Dylan, thank yourself. Liz, give yourself a giant pat on the back for a good job. Thanking the Sphinx for this experience, your Light Align team again. And we are now lifting off. Actually, first, we're not going to lift off. Well, you can lift off. Why not? Let's lift off and float our way out of the Sphinx. We're leaving this cavern, floating down through that hallway. Or, excuse me, going up the stairs, floating down the hallway, out the Sphinx. And as soon as you exit the Sphinx, where there was once an opening is again stone. And I would like you to fly off, heading back to wherever you are physically located, and you get there faster than a flash. And I would like you now to become into physical body awareness, wiggling your fingers and toes, and opening up your eyes whenever you are ready. Woo! That was a doozy. How was that for you, Dylan?
It was intense. A lot of energy. And something, and I would like to say something that I got, I'm not going to name names, and I know kind of particular who this is, but there was definitely something told me to go to the heart, and there's some conflict going on with you, and there's some loss and some memories of something that's going to be affecting you in 2018 and kind of going forward. A lot of self-doubt. Don't doubt yourself, trust yourself, and the loss that has happened, allow it to be, and know that you'll be fine, you'll be okay, and you can move forward. So just trust in yourself. You've got it.
Yeah. Yes. And you said that was just something that you picked up in this
that was for someone who was receiving the treatment.
Okay. All right. So that's what I thought you said. So, well, and I feel like it's great guidance for all of us to trust ourselves, really, because we do live in this world where it can be difficult, where different things that are externally happening feel so much more bigger, bolder, attention-getting than some of these different spaces and places within that we're being called to cultivate and expand. And it does take quite a bit of trust and faith in ourselves in order to be in this process, to trust it, to go with it. Because there's a lot of parts of it that bring up about like a lot of unknowing. There's a lot of unknowns, and it can be very confusing. And in that confusion, we can doubt ourselves. So thank you for that confidence boost. I know it is directed at someone in particular, but I really feel like this is something that we can all really take to heart as we move forward in 2018. So I want to, and for me, that was incredibly powerful. I felt the Reiki energy. I definitely feel heated up, and I felt so much of that Sphinx energy as well. So no accident that was happening simultaneously, really allowing us to really go deeper into our Akashic record as we expand that energy, as we finish up 2017 and really move ourselves into 2018. So, like I said, there's a card here, Archangel Retreats, and I want to read it and then give the guidance that came through for the homework. So one of the most effective ways to accelerate your ascension is to visit Archangel Retreats during your sleep. It helps to know where the retreat is, but it is not essential. During the day, think and talk about the Archangel whom you wish to visit. Breathe in his energy or her energy to prepare you for your journey. When you are ready, ask to be taken to their retreat. Your Archangel will enfold you and help you with whatever you need most. Your guidance is to receive for yourself, and ask for the light to help you serve the world. The affirmation attached is, I visit Archangel blank in my sleep tonight. So if you'd like to have a deeper experience, if you'd like to go to the inner realms, to the inner schools, that is one of the ways in which to do it. You can do it during meditation and, of course, while you sleep. And it is simple as inviting that experience into your reality and trusting that it's happening. Sometimes I do have not like vivid memories by any stretch of the imagination of where I go, but I definitely know that I've been somewhere and that something's been going on. So I do have that sense of it in the process. So if you do want to participate, I would love to hear how it is for you. And is there anything else that you'd like to add, Dylan, that comes through for you with this whole Archangel Retreats experience?
Not so much.
Good. All right.
It's interesting that you pulled that. I guess I should add in that recently I started working with Archangel Michael and Raphael, both of them for protection and healing. And it's just really funny how since I've started, I've been noticing the energy changes within my clients too. Like before, they would just see white or purple light while they're meditating, receiving the treatment, and now they're seeing like bright green, which I just found out that's our archangel energy.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's been very interesting.
That's awesome. Very cool. Yay. That's exciting. So Lisa says, thank you both. I really felt the intensity and did feel it in my heart. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for saying that, Lisa. I appreciate it. And we appreciate the comments here at the JRV Morning Show because it really helps us all learn as we share our experience and what we're experiencing in this process. Okay, so just final thoughts about that. Tune in to whichever archangel, if you have a particular archangel that you are already working with, that you want to deepen that relationship, deepen that experience. Don't hesitate to call on that archangel, and know that you're never taking the archangels away from somebody. If you're asking for help, the archangels are multidimensional beings, just as we are, only we forget about that because we have this human vehicle that we're in and that brings our attention to this spot. So it isn't so, we don't always feel so multidimensional. But from the archangel's perspective, they can be anywhere and everywhere at once and can be assisting multiple people at once. And so it doesn't take away, just know that, if you are asking for help. So don't let that stop you. Because I've heard that someone's like, oh, I don't want to be taking the angels away from somebody else. It's like, you're not. It doesn't work that way, thank goodness. They have an abundant energy to offer and assist, and they have an abundant ability to be wherever they are called upon. Okay, so I just wanted to add that little tidbit. And know that if you aren't vibing with any of the archangels at this time, that you can also do this very same experience with the Ascended Masters as well. So opening that up as just another way to do this. And so now we're at the part of the show, if anybody would like to take advantage, we are going to do, or I'm going to do, a couple of mini energy readings. Dylan, I'll let you, you can either take off at this point, or you can still stay on and be a part of this. I will let that be up to you.
Yeah.
But there's a couple mini energy readings, so if anybody would like to take advantage of that, please go ahead and comment in, and I'm going to go grab the cards real quick.
And then also, Jay, while you're away, I am down here at the Enchanted Cottage today. I was going to end my buy donations today, but I think I'm going to continue on to next week and starting the new year. But know that I will be here Thursday and Friday for anyone who would like to receive Reiki here at the Enchanted Cottage in Bakersfield, California. The address is 38th Street, so I will be here all day today and then again next Thursday and Friday, and I will be doing it by donations until next. So next Friday will be the last day for by donations.
Okay, very cool. Awesome. Well, take advantage of that, peeps. For those that are in Bakersfield, and know that clearly Dylan is also available for distance healing. If you don't happen to live in Bakersfield and resonate with Dylan and really vibe with what is being offered there, don't hesitate to reach out and take advantage. Yes, he can help you out. So Sean says, Jay, my mom would like a mini energy reading, please. You're number one. Yay. All right, so let's start with Angel. That's good. Card of the day. Peace. Peace. Peace is the card for you, Angel. So interesting too. This card also has quite a bit highlighted up here at the third eye and crown, and I was immediately taken there. So it really does feel like a big time, not only for all of us in that way, lots of spiritual sight being activated and understandings coming forward, but for you specifically, You already walk around with quite an embodiment of wisdom, and you definitely carry that mother nurturer energy with you very strongly, and you offer it to those that happen to be in your radiance, whether you talk to them personally or not, or even have a personal interaction or not. Know that your energy is very big, and wherever you are, wherever you go, you are offering that mother nurturer energy that is so much needed right now on this planet, because there are so many judgment and aggression and like real over masculinated energies that keep getting passed around, and this loving, nurturing energy that you carry is a way that I see it dissolves the harder harshness of that energy and brings in a different kind of balance. So know that you carry peace in your field. You carry that with you. So even in the midst of what might be being kicked up in your own personal life, know that it's just the stuff that's coming up to come out at this point. I see your energy system, your meridian system being cleared out and purged. It's a cleansing process that you're going through, very natural and normal for this end of the year phase that we're in, really setting you up for success, setting you up to be lighter in 2018 and to continue what you're already doing as far as offering your beautiful energy out to the world. And that's going to continue to grow in bigger and bigger ways. I also see for you third eye sight, your spiritual sight is going to the next level. So know that that is expanding. And so sleep might be a little bit interesting right now. Dreams, that other side world is revealing itself in different ways. So you might even notice out of your periphery vision some stuff going on that you don't normally quite catch, that is catching your attention. And so know that that's all part of your upgrading process that's underway. So you can continue to bring in this yummy, peaceful, loving, nurturing mom, mother earth energy. So that's your card of the day. That's what I get for you. Dylan, is there anything you'd like to add?
One thing I got I heard creation, and again that goddess energy and the that motherness, but also in being creative and creativity, and also with it expanding out that piece into your creativity, finding peace within it. So maybe trying to find something like a hobby and something of that brings peace to others.
Yeah.
That's what I see is going out there and lending a hand out in a hobby for others and spreading that peace.
So it's like taking that peace to the streets in a different way, like through a creative experience. Okay, I vibe with that. I feel that. Well, and this is, personal note, during the Creatively Spiritual Nights Out over at Beautiful Sequence that were happening October through the end of the year, Angel and Sean and the whole family at different points came to many of them, and it was such an awesome experience to have that creative time with each other and that creative expression. And so I feel like in the way that was an idea for me to offer my creative expression in a different way, I'm feeling like in the same way, like there's another idea that's out there for you that you might already have, that is there that you can take that creative expression out. So there is something to following through with that, because I feel like it will provide you in a tangible way, a practical, physical way to bring that peace into their lives, to make the feeling they feel more of a reality. And that's what I get from what you said as well, Dawn.
Yeah, you put it in better words.
No, I'm joking. It's all part of this. It's all part of the we help each other get different angles and aspects, and it really rounds it out. I love it. So peace, that's your card of the day, Angel. Okay, is there anybody else that would like to take advantage of a mini energy reading? We have one more, time for one more. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping it up here. Wrapping it up for this Friday. And so I also want to take advantage of this opportunity to wish everybody a very happy new year as we move into this weekend. Please be safe out there. Please don't be in fear, but at the same time, please use your brain, use your intuition to go where you feel guided as far as what you feel guided to experience in this holiday weekend. as well as, make sure that you're open and aware for extra guidance, as quick changes are always about. So be open to where you might feel guided to go. If there's any kind of change of plans that comes up, be open for that. And what else? Well, I just wish you a very happy 2018 as we change over into 2018 energy. So Sean says, wow, you both amazed me. Thank you. So right on. Much love. Thank you, Sean, for that comment. Thank you both for participating and watching us this morning and being a part of this whole experience and creating it with us, with Spirit. This would not all be happening without all of us doing our part, playing our part in this experience. And so thank you all for that, because it's tremendous coming together with all of you, being able to have this kind of exchange and to have it be able to be recorded in this format. And so thank you guys. This is awesome. And it's profound. So Sean says that was me, and that. So Angel was just saying that comment was from her. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you.
You got, let's see. Okay, so I believe that's going to do it for today. Unless there's anything else you'd like to add, and any final thoughts?
The only thing that I was going to add is if you would like to schedule an appointment here at the cottage, you can call 661-323-9929. If you would like a private distance treatment, you can call me on my personal cell at 661-578-0429. And that way that you can get a hold of me in those two places. So coolness.
And I will leave you with a final thought as well, that I'm also available for private energy readings and healing sessions here out of the Los Angeles area, here out of my place, as well as I can come to you or do it via video chat. And my phone number is 818-216-1050 to call me to get on my calendar, as well as to ask any questions. So thank you guys for all the reactions, all the love, all the comments. Lisa says, Happy New Year, happy 2018. Right back at you. So much love to all of you. I'm surrounding everybody with a big, huge hug of love. Dylan, thank you so much for joining me live this morning. This is super awesome and so fun to do the split screen live and have this experience. So you rock. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, and I know that I will see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, for the Vision Fair.
Yes, I will be there for that weekend. Yes, I will.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo. Fireworks.
Well, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. It's been so much fun. I really enjoy this a lot, coming on here, and it's different. It's a lot of...
Well, thank you. Glad that you enjoy it and that you've been able to come on. We've been able to work this out. Thank you for going with the flow and being able to be flexible. I really appreciate it so much.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
All right, so we are out for this Friday. Again, be safe, have fun, enjoy yourself as we move from 2017 into 2018. Know that you got this. Know that you are loved and that you are loved. And I'm surrounding everybody with a big, huge hug of love. So I will be... Here's where... Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys. Because this is where I can't decide. I know I'm going to be doing weekend shows, but since I just did this whole week of shows, I'm going to take this weekend off. And then I will be back starting next weekend, but I will continue the card readings of the day starting on Monday on my Instagram account. That will continue. So just know that. If anything changes as far as guidance or how Spirit would like me to do this, I will let you know on the fly. But for now, I will be back in this format next weekend. So I hope you all have a tremendous week, and I will see you popping in and out at different points for shorter little tidbits in the meantime. So, bye-bye, everybody. See you later.
Bye, Jay.